Just got here to the North Precinct. I think I'm seeing that protesters are marching over here from Alberta Park, I believe. And looks like the Portland Police Department has already uh, created a formation, a line. Just chilling. It actually might be state police. Nothing else going on here. They seem to be talking about plans. Looks like there's really only one squad here, and it does look like state police. Yeah, state troopers. I don't see any Portland police here. Anybody that's watching know if there's protests anywhere else? MLK, the precinct on MLK is North Precinct. There's probably 20 cops on the line. Yeah, or less. See if I can go around the other side, which I believe is like technically the front entrance. See if there's how many cops are posted up over there. I generally don't have any rules for the chat. This is, I think, the last time we were here, or the time before last, is when they ended up doing the big press conference around. This is Mid K Beauty, which is a black-owned business, and there was a fire set in a dumpster, and then someone pushed it up against the wall, um, and all the protesters ended up putting it out. But they used that as a reason to claim that protesters were trying to burn down the police precinct while they were locked in there. There's a back door that looks more like an emergency door underneath the garage that there was a board nailed across. And then there's multiple garages on the south side of the precinct. I'm on the north side right now, which actually is a lot of like a little strip mall. um, none of those entrances were blocked, and in fact, were looks like there's a handful of cops over here, a half a dozen. Um, but anyway, there was a the police had occupied what technically I believe is the front of the precinct, which is the side that I'm going to right now. I'm hearing protesters. I'm hearing chanting. So they're probably pretty close. So this side is the side that this side there was no protesters on, and is technically like where the front entrance is. The line of officers right here. This looks like Portland police. Other side being this is the this is 6th and Emerson. So Emerson is a road that goes down the south side of the building. I'm on the east or the southeast side. Starting to hear chanting a little bit closer. Looks like they're coming up to 6th right now. We'll see if they come to the front side or east, just because I feel like this is the front entrance over here. Chanting Quantus Hayes' name. Quantus Hayes was shot in the head while on his knees, being given orders at 16 or 17 years old. This is 3 or 4 years ago. Really? Is it sideways? Is that the way? You guys don't want it that way. Is my stream sideways? So it looks like the protesters are going around to the MLK side. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. I think I will. There's about a dozen Portland police on this side. There's only one entrance in and one entrance out on Emerson. This is the parking lot on Emerson. You can't get into the parking lot or to the building without going on Emerson. Except for there's this parking structure, but again, you can't get to the police bureau. They're announcing over the LRAD to not commit crimes, pretty much. Don't vandalize. Don't commit other crimes or you're subject to arrest. So I think the LRAD's up in the parking lot. I was actually mistaken. They're actually the entrance right here, but they have it fenced off, and it's just a walkway.
This is a Portland Police. To those near North Precinct, do not participate in criminal activities, including but not limited to vandalism, unlawful entry to the building, or fire starting. Failure to adhere to this order may subject you to arrest, citation, and/or the use of crowd control agents, including tear gas and/or impact weapons.
Yeah, the last few nights they've done preemptive announcements. So before anything happens, they're announcing warnings. Yeah, they're telling people not to start fires. Taking people's cell phones would be a violation of Fourth Amendment rights, unless there's an investigation where it's being used as evidence for a crime. We got street marshals here that are directing traffic like usual. They always do a real good job at directing traffic. Unless someone wants to be childish and try to go around people directing traffic, which happens. Rioting is when 6 or more people engage in violent behavior. So the people that are engaged in violent behavior are the ones that are committing some kind of riot. If you're not, then you're not. You can't be charged with riot. Same thing going on up front. Yeah, police do not generally wear their mask right, but I think people are too obsessed with the mask wearing concept because simultaneously they'll be like within 6 foot of someone. If you're not doing social distancing, you don't really have uh, much to talk around wearing a mask. I wear a mask everywhere, but I know it's not that effective if I'm stuck in. This is Portland, Oregon. Okay, I think that's enough live stream. No good cops in a racist system. 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 All right, I'll keep them updated.